heart of the African savanna, a mother deer did something that would challenge everything we thought we knew about the animal kingdom. A mother deer chose to care for a lion cub. The rangers at Kruger National Reserve could not believe it when they first saw her. She was small and graceful, ears pointed, legs ready to run. Next to her lay a tiny lion cub, only a few days old, making soft mewing sounds. The deer was later called Mara. The cub was called Rami. Rami's mother had been killed by poachers. The rangers found her body not far away, stripped of anything valuable. The cub was alone and hungry. Every part of Mara's life said she should run. Lions were danger. Lions were the reason deer keep watch and sleep lightly. Yet Mara did not run. She lowered her head and gently nudged the cub with her nose. She let him press against her belly for warmth. She let him drink the milk meant for her own fawn. From the observation post, Dr. Elizabeth Thornton, the reserve's head veterinarian, watched through binoculars. "This is impossible," she whispered.
"This is impossible."
Every instinct in her should be telling her to flee. Lions are her natural enemies. Her kind has spent millions of years learning to fear them. But Mara stayed. At first, the rangers thought it would last a day, maybe two. But one day became many. Mara moved with her fawn, and with Rami trotting behind on shaky paws. She licked Rami clean the way lion mothers do. At night, when the air turned cold and the grass whispered, she curled her body around both young ones to keep them warm. It looked wrong and beautiful at the same time. A soft-boned deer guarding a sharp-toothed cub. The rangers argued about what to do. Some wanted to separate them for safety. Others said they should wait and learn. Mara kept doing what she had chosen. When she sensed danger, she stamped, snorted, and spread her legs as if to say, "Stay back. These are mine." Time passed. Rami grew quickly. His teeth grew longer. His body grew heavy. One afternoon, Mara did something new. She led the little group to a carcass left by other predators. She did not eat. She lowered her head and nudged Rami toward the meat. He sniffed it, then bit and chewed, unsure at first, then sure. Mara stood near, calm and watchful, while she and her fawn later ate grass in the same pale light. It was as if she was teaching him, "Be what you are meant to be. I will still love you." News spread. People around the world had opinions. "You're making a monster," some said. "That lion will be confused and will not survive." "You're putting prey animals at risk," others said. "This is a bad idea." Dr. Thornton kept watching. She noticed something important. Rami was learning limits. When he played too roughly with Mara's fawn, Mara drove him back with a firm headbutt. When he crouched to stalk other deer, she stepped between him and the herd. She was not cruel. She was clear. Rami began to understand control. He began to understand mercy. The rangers started to see a pattern. Love could teach rules, even to a predator. Not every day was gentle. One evening, a hyena crept close, drawn by the smell of milk and fear. Mara stood tall, eyes bright, hooves striking the ground. Rami's fur rose. He gave a small roar, more squeak than thunder, but it was his first brave sound. The hyena backed off, confused by this strange family that would not break. Weeks turned into months. Rami's paws became large and sure. He learned to bring down small prey on his own. He slept in the shade with the heavy rest of a growing lion. His mane only began, a soft, dark halo, but he carried himself like something soon to happen. Mara, meanwhile, paid a price. Some deer in her herd kept their distance. They did not understand why she stayed near a lion. She was lonely sometimes, but not sorry. Then the day came that everyone feared. A group of young male lions, pushed out of their pride, wandered into Mara's range. They saw Rami. They smelled him. They knew he was young and not yet king. In lion life, young males kill rivals before they become strong. It is the old rule: remove the threat. The air went still. The grass held its breath. Mara stepped forward. She put her small body between Rami and the strangers. She stamped. She snorted. She faced their teeth with thin legs and wide eyes. The young males circled, puzzled by this prey animal that did not flee. Rami's chest rose. Something inside him woke and stood tall. His roar tore across the acacia trees. It was not a cub's sound anymore. It was deep and hard and full of promise. The strange lions paused. Mara did not move. Rami stepped to her side, shoulder to shoulder, and roared again. The young males retreated. The moment passed, but it left a mark. Mara had bought Rami the time he needed. Rami had protected the one who raised him. After that, the rangers made a hard choice. Rami needed a pride. He needed his own kind to live a full life. They reached out to a nearby reserve where the old dominant male had died. A pride of lionesses was without protection. The introduction would be risky, but it was Rami's best chance. The first days were tense. The lionesses circled him, curious and wary. He smelled of deer. He showed no wish to rush the grazing animals along the border. But Rami had learned patience from Mara. He did not force himself on the pride. He hunted and brought food. He stood watch at night. He warned rivals away without needless fights. He learned the language of his new family and spoke it gently. Within 6 months, the pride accepted him. Cubs tumbled at his paws. The lionesses rested with their heads near his chest. The territory felt different now. Safer, calmer. Something else was different too. When deer grazed near the edge of Rami's land, he and his pride did not hunt them. There were many other prey animals. The deer were left alone, even when they were the easiest choice. It was as if Mara's final lesson had traveled with him and taken root. Dr. Thornton kept visiting. Her notes changed over time. At first they were full of questions. Later they were full of quiet wonder. She still checked on Mara when she could. The deer had grown older. Her coat was not as bright. Her steps were slower. But when she lifted her head, there was that same steady look. The look of a mother who had decided once and never looked back. One soft morning, when the light was pink and thin, the rangers found Mara lying in the grass. She was not afraid. She was not in pain. She was simply finished. Nearby, her herd grazed and lifted their faces to the wind. That evening, a sound rolled across the land. It was Rami at the border of his territory, standing with the setting sun behind him. He looked toward the place where Mara's herd moved like smoke over gold. He opened his mouth and gave a long, low roar that seemed to carry both grief and thanks. The deer did not run. They listened. Then they lowered their heads and ate again. Nature is not always red in tooth and claw. Sometimes it is a mother who chooses compassion over fear. Sometimes it is a lion who remembers the one who taught him that strength and kindness can live in the same heart. Mara proved that love can cross the lines we think cannot be crossed. Rami proved that the lessons of a gentle heart can guide a king. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs hope today. The savannah is wide, the rules are old, and still, love finds a way.